come to y'all for like a few minutes for real, just to talk about a couple of things about what's been happening, about what's been going on, taking place all around. That might be taking place, pretty much all over the media right about now, and pretty much taking place all over the world. And I see there's been like a lot of stuff that's been happening, all over all over the YouTube world and stuff like that. I checked out a couple of things, here in the media and stuff like that, and I'm starting to see that there's I've been noticing there's been a lot of distractions going on and taking place, right? And and for what I've seen as of lately, right, it just so happened that it happened. It just so happened that it clicked into my mind right about now. There's a lot of distractions happening, and for what I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, right, especially over the Joe Rogan situation, it seemed like ever since quote unquote Black History Month has kicked in, we start to see all of these excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm starting to see a lot of racial events that's happening that it seems to me that's happening by the left. It seems like every time with a Democratic Party is in, there's always some sort of racial shit that's going on. And now all of a sudden it seems like we got this quote unquote so-called black man. He's fired. Now he want to sue the NFL around the time during Black History Month. Now we got Joe Rogan in that situation with the N-word and stuff like that. It seems to me that all of this stuff is being pushed by the media to keep this racial bullshit going on. And it seems like the Joe Rogan situation now has pretty much caught a lot of fire. Hold on one second. Now it seems like the Joe Rogan situation has caught a lot of fire. You feel me? Haven't y'all noticed that? I've noticed that as of recent. It seemed like now that, quote unquote, don't worry, fam. By summertime, I'll be driving. This is just the. You feel me? Let me take off this hoodie. Yeah, I'm just in the cold a little bit. It is a little. It's 30 degrees, but it's crazy how it feels a little better. Hey, Sister Iman and Grand Rise, good to see you. Hey, DB. Peace to everybody in the chat. So, what I've been noticing lately with the whole Tiger Black History Month, see, but you gotta notice is this though, right? Every time when the Democratic Party is in there, right, they always be pushing this racial agenda. And see, what you gotta understand is this though, man, you can't fall for that crap, because now you got this whole Joe Rogan situation where he was talking about and then saying the N-word. So he do these things all the time to try to trigger us and stuff like that. You feel me? Because see, with this right here, to me, it's going to be setting up, and it's going to be the catapult for something like a real big protest is going to be happening, which I think sometime around maybe maybe like in the summertime. See, what they always do is they always kick off with like a real bad police killing and stuff like that. You feel me? They always do stuff like that. They always kick it off with with like a police killer, then it's like a real big protest and stuff like that. Yada yada yada. You feel me? They always put stuff like the hate party over Lotto. So what you got to understand is this though, man. Like these things to me, they are distractions. It's your wrong Williams. You feel me? To me, these things are nothing but distractions to try to get us, inside of our emotions. They want to keep us in a daggone emotional state. You feel me? I just happen to take a look at it. If I'm trying to happen to take a look at it, and I start saying to myself, like, okay, I'm like, but the N-word, it seemed like to me that, they might be trying to, I don't know, maybe try to get him up out of there, something like that. I don't know. Because, see, I don't know, Joe Rogan or something like that. I don't know, maybe it's like it's their agenda. Get him up out of there for real, you feel me? Because you got to understand that he was with the Bible in the street. He did not like them and what they were trying to do any daggone way. And see, you can't forget about Joe Rogan. You understand now? Don't get me wrong. Do I agree with it? No, but see, maybe we might gotta look at it from a different context. Because see, they always have these kind of situations. And it seems to me that I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at it, I'm going to be looking at it from a lot of perspectives and many different angles. How we got to look at this situation. Because to me, it seemed like that this situation has popped off around the time that this time of the year has kicked off of what they call Black History Month. They always say something like this. They always want to be having something talking about, Dr. King for equal rights, stuff like that. Yada yada yada. They show the family members, all of that going time. All of the leaders that they show are the ones that they put out there any daggone way. Right, and of course, you got Whoopi Goldberg and her situation in the Jewish community. See, you got to understand, man, this is all manipulation tactics, man. This is all distraction and manipulation tactics. And you gotta heed Jamie Conrad. See, you gotta be mindful, man. It's crazy how all of these situations have come about around at the same time. So you gotta look at the time of the things. Is it ironic that all of these big time people are starting to be like put on blast in 2022? By the time don't like this promise. It's alright. I don't know, target, man. It's just early in the AM. Just early in the AM. Yeah, just early in the AM, man. Just getting myself together, but trust and believe me, I'm going to be fine. I know it's been like a couple of days and stuff like that, but I just wanted to like take my time out and just, maybe do like a little research to see what's going on these YouTube streets. And you gotta be mindful, man. Don't get caught up in these distractions. It just seems to me they want to keep us triggered all the time. You notice that? It seems like they always want to keep us triggered and keep us, keep us in a lower state. You notice that, fam? All of these things are happening and going on pretty much at this time. And I'm gonna tell you this: you best believe, you gotta look at the Super Bowl commercials. Look at the Super Bowl commercials coming up this Sunday. You better believe they're going to be dropping a lot of stuff in the Super Bowl commercials. Even, like I said, even pay attention to the symbolism. Take a look at the Super Bowl coming up. Take a look at the Super Bowl. Look at the daggone halftime show. I'm gonna say this: watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to watch it. Why? For the symbolism. Watch, and you best believe something is going to be coming about after the Super Bowl. While you're watching the Super Bowl, still go ahead and do your research after the Super Bowl. It's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out and coming about. Watch the Super Bowl. I'm going to watch it. Because why? They're going to be showing a lot of stuff on those commercials. Yep, that's the point that I'm making. Carter, be watchful. There's a lot of things we might not catch. That we are going to have to go back after the Super Bowl. That's what I'm saying. Watch it and still go back after and do your research. Because there's going to be a lot of things that took place behind the scenes during the Super Bowl. Because how I do it? I watch the Super Bowl and still research. My mind is open at a high level and I'm still looking at that, picking it apart. That's how you gotta do this whole entertainment thing. See, they put it right there in your face. It's entertainment. Hiding it, They're not hiding this stuff. That's the thing that I say, you can watch the Super Bowl in the commercials, in the halftime show. Now they got hip hop, all these rappers in hip hop, you gotta ask yourself, what makes them want to do that now? And this is going on in LA. You know what I'm saying? Which to me, I think that the Rams are going to win. I wouldn't sleep on the Bengals because we are in the year of the water tiger, and you know a Bengal is a tiger, and I think a Bengal is black, and I think a Ram is white. So they're going to try to play some sort of racial lines right into the storyline. Because you got to look at it. You got to look at football. It's all about storylines. Me and the guy was, you know what I'm saying? Me and the guy, we was conversing about this, man. We was at a travel plus. We was politicking, talking about it. Me and him, we both laughed about it. You know they're gonna have to have a storyline, and of course you already know. You know what I'm saying? If it's over there in LA, they're gonna have a celebration for Kobe. Because you know Dwayne Wade's son just commemorated Kobe, and his son is LGBTQ, and we know the left, they are LGBTQ friendly. So you gotta look at that. And guess what? Over there in LA, that is near San Francisco, which is the gay capital. LA, you gotta look at it. What's taking place at Los Angeles? They get known for that. You gotta look at it. Hey, doing good?
I see you yesterday.
I know I took an early bus. Well, I'm not going to
I see my phone. Did you call me Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So
You good? You good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. I knew you would see me. Oh boy. The hoodie. Yes, it is. Yeah, y'all. That's what's going on. I think y'all know that you gotta look at the storylines. It's all about the storyline. It's over there in LA, in Los Angeles. You feel me? So I would look at it like this. Super Bowl. Watch. It's going to come down to overtime. Watch. You got to take a look at all. You gotta look at all the. You gotta look at all of the things taking place leading up to the Super Bowl. Watch. You're going to have to take a look at it. I'm looking at it, yeah, because what they're going to do is now, either one or two things are going to happen. Either Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to win because they're going to make him the new golden boy, or the Rams are going to win because you know it's over there in LA. You know, the Lakers won a championship a couple years ago, and then of course you know Kobe is over, you know, God rest his soul, and then of course you know they still celebrating Kobe over there. The Lakers won a championship, and I think the Dodgers won the championship, so you best believe the Rams are back, and they're going to try to get them one. So don't be surprised if the Rams win. Either one of those two things are going to happen. Do not be surprised do not be surprised if the Rams win. But something about the Bengals, it's something about them. Do not be surprised. You got to look at it from all angles. Yeah, ain't it interesting? Hey, Mr. Hezzy, what's going on? Yeah, be very watchful on the Super Bowl. Watch. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to come up. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yup. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, BB. You heard about the sister, she got tased. Pregnant, she got tased by the cop and lost the baby and stuff like that. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. And I be trying to figure out, I be really trying to figure out, why does it seem like, all of these things keep on happening? It seems like these situations keep on other side of the Super Bowl, they usually put like a lot of events that's going to be coming, happening, and taking place. Like I saw this one commercial, they had the guy, I forgot his name, but he was up this time showing, he was like, yeah, he came a long way. And it was showing he just came a long way. And it was also showing how Caucasian people they were showing how they came from the Stone Age, living in the caves to like where they are right now. And I've noticed it's a week, and it did not show us, it showed them. I was like, wow, they put it right there in our faces. So you must believe this Super Bowl, yeah, this Super Bowl, hey, man, I knew what's going on. This Super Bowl, they're going to put a lot of things right in our face. And pretty much, usually at the Super Bowl, they put the agenda, what they about, what they're going to be doing. And that's why I'm going to be saying, after the Super Bowl, do your research. Do your research right after the Super Bowl. And start paying attention to see what's happening. Yeah, because a lot of there's a lot of things. See, so you gotta understand, the distraction is on the surface. The real stuff is beneath the surface. That's how you gotta look at it. The fake shit is on the surface. The real shit is beneath the surface. See, they can put anything right there in front of you. See, that's what they do all the time. They gotta put something in front of you to keep your eyes distracted and put your energy on it. And so instead of you putting your energy on what's beneath the surface for real, they gotta keep you distracted. See, they keep feeding it to you, trigger emotions. So while you also put on distraction, with your emotions or what you put it out there instead of you going ahead on the research. That's why I say look at the Super Bowl and then do your research. Because me, when they come down to sports now, I know it's all entertainment. It's rigged. It's sports and entertainment. I don't get emotionally invested in this no more. I get caught up in that. Why? Because I know what it's all about. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's why I say you can be entertained by it, but don't get caught up in consumed in it. Definitely right about that, man. I'm going to be looking at a lot of commercials during the Super Bowl. Watch. They always push their agenda and what's to come. That's what you gotta understand. They push their agenda and they got right. Then you gotta look at the package. They got hip hop over there that's going to be performing halftime. Then they got Eminem. Come on. You gotta look at the whole entire setup. Then it is 2022, which is number 6, which is equality. Hold up. Well, and guess what was Kobe Bryant's number before he passed away, regardless of so 24, 2 and 4, 6. Which means equality. Which means equality. You gotta look at that. Look at the numbers. His number first he was 8, then he was 24, 24 and 6. The year is 2022, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6. Which is equality. That's what made my the Lakers. You had the Lakers and the Dodgers. Now you're gonna have Rams. Watch. Do not be surprised if the Rams win. And guess what? The Rams probably won it. I'ma see this? I'm trying to think of the numbers right now. Think of the numbers. Because Kobe Bryant's number was 80, 24, 24, and 6. Nigga is 2022, which is 6. I think the Rams might win 33-27. The Rams gonna win 33-27. Watch. Because 33-27 is 60, which is the number 6. And you know that number 33 is that number. Watch. The Rams are gonna win 33-27. Watch. The Rams are gonna win it on a late touchdown at the end. I'm really trying to think this through. This is telling me. Watch. I'm breaking up Haley Rivers. Turn time tally. Another 5. Watch. The Rams are going to Super Bowl. Right. Watch. They win 33-27. Watch. They going. The Rams are going to win. Hey, Sister Mom, thank you for putting up the links. Watch. The Rams are going to win. I'm breaking up. Yeah, they did it. Got me breaking up like that for a reason. Because all right, can y'all hear me now? Because I think Wi-Fi was trying to come on. I think I got the Wi-Fi. Can y'all hear me? Watch. Do not be surprised if the Rams win. Watch. I bet you any amount of money they gonna win. And they know what's going on. It would not surprise me. Right after the Super Bowl, dissect what you saw and do research. There's gonna be a lot of people putting out there, all of these things. Trust me. You got the Bengal versus the Rams. It's the year of the water tiger. So it could go either way. It's the year of the water tiger. It could go to the Bengals, but something telling me the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna do it. So yeah, fam. I'm gonna jump off of here, fam. And I'm gonna go ahead. Holla back at y'all. Plus, it's your set is breaking up, so I'm gonna go ahead and chill out for a minute, alright? Get ready. Peace.